this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Serena Williams' husband, Alexis Ohanian, is a really interesting guy. He is Armenian, the same nationality or the same cultural background as Kim Kardashian's family. So they are not the white people that were here all the time. He's basically an immigrant. But he and Serena have been married for several years and they have 2 children. And I keep hearing black men on social media saying that he's going to leave her and he's going to get her money because he really doesn't find her attractive like they don't. And so they've been just pronouncing gloom and doom on that marriage all the time. But the husband, Alexis Ohanian, seems dug in. They just had a new baby. That baby is not a year old. That baby, I think, is just a year old. And both those girls, his daughters, are multimillionaires because he's invested in that soccer league, the women's soccer league, and he bought shares in that league for his daughters. So they are now multimillionaires, just like their parents. He is also a co-founder of the social media platform Reddit. I think he has left that platform, but he's involved in a number of business ventures. And whether or not he and Serena make it or not, he's taking care of his children. But now he's embarked on a new venture. He's on a quest to make track and field more than an Olympic event. So he asked the women of track and field, what was the purse? What was the biggest purse that they aspired to when they raced? And they said $30,000. So he said, okay, I'm going to create a league and I'm going to double the bag to $60,000. And I'm going to bring the fastest women in the world into that league so that they can make money year round, not just every 4 years when they go to the Olympics or to some world event. And then he said he's going to bring in women musicians like Meg the Stallion. So he's going to bet on women. He's going to bet on black women. And it's going to work. Bet on black. It always works. So let's get into this. This article comes from the Citrus Magazine podcast. Alexis Ohanian explains why he's investing in and elevating women's track and launching Athlos, New York City. I will never retire. I will never stop. I get so much joy with being able to build, especially from zero. It does not interest me to own an existing team. I am much more interested in building things from scratch because you get to move a lot faster. Well, this doesn't sound like a man that's sitting around waiting to get somebody else's money. This looks like a man who knows how to make money on his own. While in Paris, we had the chance to chat with Alexis Ohanian about his latest venture, Athlos NYC, a women's track event aiming to inspire the next generation of athletes. So this is a person from the podcast that's interviewing him. The Reddit co-founder discusses the motivations behind his investment in the sport, drawing parallels with his successful foray into women's soccer with Angel City FC. Ohanian emphasizes the potential of track and field to captivate audiences beyond the Olympic Games. The meet has already attracted an impressive roster of athletes competing, including world record holder Faith Kipyegon and Olympic medalist Gabby Thomas. The event promises to be more than just a typical track meet. In addition to featuring top-tier competition and substantial prize money, which is really important, there will also be a musical performance by Grammy-winning artist Megan Thee Stallion. Ohanian has a vision for making track and field a mainstay in the cultural psyche and his commitment to elevating the sport through innovative fan experiences and high-profile engagements. That sentence was not well written. I believe this is something that could really work. I enjoy watching the races on television, and so if it came to a city near me, I would support it. Now, as I'm understanding it, this is just for women. He's creating a track meet just for women and to get women's money up, for one thing. So it's good that somebody is giving women an opportunity to make more money in a sport that they excel at and that they love. And it goes without saying that a lot of these are going to be black women. So that's even better in my opinion. And he's already up and running with his project. Gabby Thomas earns $180,000 from Ohanian after Paris Olympic exploits. After Thomas's triple gold success at the Paris Olympics, Ohanian is set to pump over $100,000 cash prize to the Harvard graduate to follow up on the promise he made ahead of the games. So see, he's already partnering with Gabby Thomas. And to the 36 women running at Athlos NYC event September 26th for a record-breaking top prize of $60,000, I'll also pay you $60,000 if you win a gold medal here in Paris 2024. So before the Olympics, he had already engaged 36 women to run in his September 26th track and field event in New York City. And he told Gabby Thomas, he said he would give her $60,000 for each gold medal that she won in Paris. She won 3. So now he owes her $180,000. Not a bad payday for a young lady like Gabby Thomas. While Thomas may have carted home with the most gold medals from Paris and is the face of his project, Ohanian still understands the visibility and market value Richardson brings, hence his diplomatic decision with both stars. So he's making both Gabby Thomas and Sha'Carri Richardson the face of this project. Well, go on with your bad self, Mr. Alexis Ohanian. So I think he's proven that he's not to be played with. He's a serious man. He has his own money, and he knows how to make deals. He is a venture capitalist. A venture capitalist is an investor who provides young companies with capital in exchange for equity, supports startups in the process of expanding, or provides the capital needed for a startup venture, and typically invests in companies with strong potential for growth and success. And that's what this is, what he's doing with this track and field. It has strong potential for growth and success because these runners have already proven themselves. So he can only win with them. So anyway, it's better to see a sermon than hear one, and it sounds like he's preaching a sermon that we can all hear and understand. I wish him success because I believe that these women will gain from it financially as well as professionally. So yes, I do wish him the best. And let me end with this. According to their biography, Serena Williams approached him. She liked him and she knew that he was a successful entrepreneur. So she didn't go for a bum, or she didn't go for somebody that was broke, but she liked him. That's according to their bio. So it wasn't like he went chasing her down so he could get her money. And I think that's very insulting to suggest that a black woman has to be taken advantage of, that a man can't just like her for herself, but he has to like her because he can get money out of her. That's very insulting to her. But anyway, y'all, let me know what you think about the video and have a good evening.